Hello every marketing company ever. Today I have a question for you. What happened to adverts? Now first off, I don't claim to be an expert in marketing or commercialism or even in Cocoa Pops, though that's entirely irrelevant. But as a consumer, I have some very strong opinions and frankly concerns about the modern marketing industry. Sometimes it is pure through and through bad marketing. The old Go Compare adverts and almost every toothpaste advert ever are culprits of bad marketing due to the fact that their adverts have negative effects on the audience. For the record, I'm speaking mainly about television ads here, though this does occur on other media platforms as well, such as billboards, skyscraper ads, post-it notes on your next door neighbour's fridge. Probably. Back to my examples though. The Go Compare marketing team, I think, released the first Go Compare Man advert with the intention of it being funny, but then when people responded negatively to it, they capitalised on the fact that they had made this annoying character, and they used him as a marketing campaign. This is true, they absolutely knew how much people hated the man, yet they kept using him. There was a video on the GoCompare.com YouTube channel called How People React to the Go Compare Man, or something like that. It's been a while since I've seen it. And it shows a man in an armchair picking up a bit of bread and slowly crushing it in his hand. That video is a lie, because the actual standard reaction to the Go Compare Man adverts was shit, get the remote, change the channel, turn off the TV, mute the sound, punch a kangaroo in the face, anything to stop this hellish torture. The point is, audiences associate those adverts with negative feelings, such as annoyance, panic, fear and dread. Thus, upon seeing anything else related to Go Compare, including the Go Compare website, they will also associate that with those same negative emotions. It is for the same reasoning that so many dental hygiene adverts are bad. The fake interview setups I can tolerate, but the ones that use shock tactics such as blood coming out of a person's eye, they make you want to change the channel. You either associate the product with negative emotions, or you never learn what the product is, because you're halfway through Countdown after a stressful day at work and you are not expecting to see blood coming out of a woman's eye. And now every time that ad comes on, you change the channel, thus never seeing the ad again. This is one of the reasons comedic ads are so successful, because everyone likes comedy, everyone likes to laugh, therefore the audience associates the product with positive feelings. Also terrible are adverts that have made up songs, adverts that rhyme, and adverts that feature grown-ups talking like children while eating unhealthy sweets. Pretty recently I've seen two different car adverts, one of which showed an unexpectedly graphic birth-giving sequence, the other of which showed a suicidal fish. Let's start with the Audi advert that shows a black Audi in what looks like the Terminator's hideout bunker, when metal arms begin to operate on the car. The boot, the back doors, the entire rear end of the car start to expand outwards, and a red car comes out of the boot. Now when I say a red car, I don't just mean a red car. It is reddish pinky flesh coloured all over, including where windows and tyres should be. It is disturbingly moist looking, and it is creepy as hell. What meeting was it when someone said, let's have a car, a fucking car, give birth to another car? And who approved it? I understand the message of the advert, I understand the metaphor, it's we made this car and that led us into making this car. One concept gave birth to another. Fine, understandable metaphor, I get it, but it's a car giving birth to another fucking car! And the new car is exactly the same size as the old car. Imagine if that was human beings. If you were born as an adult. Actually, maybe that's exactly what happened to the cast of the Haribo adverts. The point is, it's a creepy ass advert that raises many questions and generally makes you feel uncomfortable. The other car advert I was on about was for the Renault Capture. This advert shows a fish in a pet store seeing said Renault go by, then leaping from its tank into various nearby water sources, following the car along its journey. It jumps in people's glasses of water, it jumps in a fountain, it jumps in the leftover rain that collects in the fabricy roofs that you get outside cafes. Then the car stops at the beach and the occupants run into the ocean, and the fish follows them by jumping into a dog's water bowl and then jumping right into the ocean. Now while I do enjoy this advert, it has quite a fun concept, quite creative, and it's got a cool message that this car will make you feel free. It'll make you feel like you're driving a car, but that's besides the point. The real point I'm trying to make here is that was a freshwater fish, and it jumped into the ocean. which is very famous for being full of salt water, and salt water is very famous for killing freshwater fish. I just find it surprising that no one's brought that up. The fish died at the end of the advert. You don't see it, but you know it's happened. It even goes into a swimming pool at one point, which is full of chlorine, and I'm pretty sure that's not very good for fish either. Otherwise there'd be a lot more fish in the local swimming pool. So there, that's self-harm as well as suicide. There you have it, the Renault capture inspires fish to kill themselves. It's not the message the advert intended to set out, but it's the one it ended up achieving. Like I say, I'm not a marketing expert, I'm probably not qualified to be a marketer, but as a consumer, I feel like somebody has to say something about the horror that we're seeing in modern television adverts. Can somebody please make adverts good again? And don't even get me started on movie trailers, that's a whole other world of woe. Woe as in woe is me. Not woe as in whoa, that was awesome, or woe as in Zhang Wo, a Chinese painter from the Yuan dynasty. Anyway, I feel like I've said at least some of my piece on modern television adverts, so for now I'll say goodbye. So if you like this video, feel free to like and share it or subscribe to see more like this. And if there's anything about adverts that particularly annoys you, then let me know in the comments. Goodbye.